Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expresses pain and anger over incident of violence against women in Manipur, assures stringent punishment for guilty with full might of law. Key accused in Manipur women assault case arrested. Both houses of parliament adjourned till 2 p.m. Government accuses opposition of disrupting Rajya Sabha proceedings under pretext of Manipur incident. 10 people killed and 75 evacuated after landslide hit Raigarh district of Maharashtra. Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya calls for creating global forum for detailed discussion and deliberation on food safety. And in cricket, second and final test between India and West Indies to begin at Port of Spain in Trinidad this evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said his heart is filled with pain and anger over the incident of violence against women in Manipur. He assured stringent punishment for guilty with full might of law. Mr. Modi said the Manipur incident is shameful for any civilized society. He was addressing the media at Parliament House complex ahead of the monsoon session of Parliament today. The Prime Minister's response came after a video appeared on the social media in which two women were being paraded naked by a group of men in Manipur. Mr. Modi said the incident has made 140 crore Indians hang their heads in shame and the guilty will not be spared.
मैं सभी मुख्यमंत्रियों से आग्रह करता हूं कि वे अपने राज्य में कानून व्यवस्थाओं को और मजबूत करें, खास करके हमारी माताओं बहनों की रक्षा के लिए कठोर से कठोर कदम उठाएं। घटना चाहे राजस्थान की हो, घटना चाहे छत्तीसगढ़ की हो, घटना चाहे मणिपुर की हो, इस देश में हिंदुस्तान के किसी भी कोने में किसी भी की राज्य सरकार में राजनीतिक वाद विवाद से ऊपर उठ करके कानून व्यवस्था का महात्मा, नारी का सम्मान, और मैं देशवासियों को विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूं किसी भी गुनहगार को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। कानून अपनी पूरी शक्ति से, पूरी सख्ती से एक के बाद एक कदम उठाएगा। मणिपुर की इन बेटियों के साथ जो हुआ है इसको कभी माफ नहीं किया जा सकता है।
Talking about the Parliament session, the Prime Minister expressed confidence that MPs will fully utilize the session in people's interest. He called for fruitful discussions on bills. Mr. Modi said the session holds much significance as the bills introduced in this session are directly connected to the public interest.
मुझे विश्वास है कि सभी माननीय सांसद मिलकर के इस सत्र का जनहित में सर्वाधिक उपयोग करेंगे। संसद की जो जिम्मेवारी है और संसद में हर सांसद की जो जिम्मेवारी है, ऐसे अनेक कानूनों का बनाना, उसकी विस्तार से चर्चा करना बहुत ही आवश्यक है। और चर्चा जितनी ज्यादा होती है, चर्चा जितनी ज्यादा पैनी होती है, उतना जनहित में दूरगामी परिणाम देने वाले अच्छे निर्णय होते हैं।
Manipur police have arrested one of the key accused who was seen in the 4th of May video in which two tribal women were being paraded naked by a mob at a village in Senapati district. Officials said several police teams were formed immediately after the video of the incident surfaced. One of the people alleged to be the mastermind was arrested from Thobal district. A case of abduction, gang rape and murder has been registered at Nongpok Sekmai police station in the district against unknown armed miscreants. Talking to media today, Manipur CM Biren Singh said first arrest has been made and further investigation is underway.
When I saw the video yesterday and after seeing the video, I immediately inquired about the incident. I asked to have mass combing operation where we can to see the video's authenticity, and yesterday night itself around 1:30 a.m. we have arrested one man culprit who are involved in this heinous crime.
National Commission for Women NCW has condemned the Manipur incident. In a tweet, the Commission said it has taken suo motu cognizance of the matter and asked the Director General of Police Manipur to promptly take appropriate action. The NCW has strongly condemned the horrific incident in Rajasthan where 4 people including a 6-month-old were burned to death. Taking suo motu cognizance, NCW contacted the DGP Rajasthan urging prompt action on this tragic matter. On the first day of the monsoon session, both houses of parliament adjourned till 2 p.m. In the Lok Sabha, when the House met this morning, Speaker Om Birla administered oath to the new elected Aam Aadmi Party MP from Jalandhar, Sushil Kumar Rinku. Later, the House paid tributes to two sitting MPs, Ratanlal Kataria and Balubhau Suresh Narayan Dhanorkar, and 11 former members who passed away recently. The Rajya Sabha was adjourned till 2 p.m. following a ruckus on the issue of violence in Manipur. When the House met after the first adjournment at 12 noon, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar mentioned the notices given by the members of different political parties on Manipur violence, the Balasore train accident, unemployment and other issues. Leader of the House, Piyush Goyal, said government is ready for discussion on Manipur violence. On it, the chairman said the notices given under Rule 176 for short duration discussion on Manipur violence are in order and the House may take up. Leader of the opposition, Mallikarjun Kharge, insisted that discussion must be taken up under Rule 267 by suspending all the business of the House. He said the Prime Minister must give a statement on this issue in the House. Derek O'Brien of TMC also raised a similar demand. The House witnessed sloganeering and counter-sloganeering from opposition and Treasury bench members. Amid noisy scene, the upper house was adjourned till 2 p.m. Earlier, when the House met this morning, members of the Rajya Sabha paid tributes to one sitting MP, Hardwar Dubey, and 3 former MPs who passed away recently. The Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha observed a 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul. The government today alleged that opposition has made up their mind not to allow Parliament to function. Briefing media outside Parliament, Leader of the House in Rajya Sabha, Piyush Goyal, accused the opposition for disrupting the proceedings in the upper house, even though the government has clarified that it is ready for discussion on violence in Manipur.
मणिपुर के ऊपर हम भी बहुत संवेदनशीलता से चर्चा करना चाहते हैं, सभी की बातें सदन में आए, इसके लिए सरकार तैयार है। लेकिन दुर्भाग्य है कि कांग्रेस, तृणमूल कांग्रेस, बाकी विपक्षी दल शायद अपने खोट छुपाने के लिए चर्चा से भाग रही है, चर्चा नहीं करना चाहती है।
Early in the morning, opposition party leaders had a meeting at the chamber of Leader of Opposition in Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge, to chalk out strategy for the monsoon session. The meeting was attended by Professor Ram Gopal Yadav of the Samajwadi Party, Priyanka Chaturvedi of the Shiv Sena UBT, Sanjay Singh of Aam Aadmi Party, Derek O'Brien of TMC, Lallan Singh of JDU, Ilamaram Karim of the CPIM, Vandana Chavan of the NCP, Sharad Pawar faction and others. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur has accused the opposition for doing politics on the issue of Manipur violence. Mr. Thakur was talking to reporters outside Parliament.
आप महिलाओं के खिलाफ अत्याचार और दुष्कर्म की घटनाओं में भेदभाव कैसे कर सकते हैं? क्या आप महिलाओं को केवल एक राजनीति का टूल समझकर यही करना चाहते हो? तो क्यों नहीं चर्चा करते? हमने कहा है मणिपुर पर चर्चा कीजिए। विपक्ष चर्चा से क्यों भाग रहा है? पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है कि देश के गृह मंत्री जी 4 दिन स्वयं मणिपुर में रहकर वहां की स्थिति का जायजा लिया, उचित कदम उठाए गए। लेकिन कुछ लोग भड़काने का काम करते हैं, दुष्प्रचार करते हैं।
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. In Maharashtra, 10 people were killed and 21 others were injured in a landslide that occurred at Khalapur Tehsil in Raigad district last night. 75 people have been evacuated so far. Union Home Minister Amit Shah spoke to the Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde regarding the incident. In a tweet, Mr. Shah said the priority is to rescue people from there and provide immediate medical help to the injured. More from a correspondent.
Chief Minister Eknath Shinde visited Khalapur in the morning and took stock of the rescue operation. The Chief Minister has announced a compensation of 5 lakh rupees for the families of the deceased. He further assured that the state government will bear the entire cost of treatment of the injured. 75 people have been rescued so far. 4 teams of the National Disaster Response Force have been deployed at the site. The rescue operation is still underway. Rajana, Akashvani News, Mumbai.
Torrential rains continue to lash several parts of Gujarat today. Heavy rains in Junagadh, Jamnagar, Gir Somnath, Porbandar, Valsad and Surat districts disrupted the normal life and led to waterlogging in low-lying areas. IMD has forecast heavy to very heavy rainfall in various parts of the state over the week. Meanwhile, at least 9 people have died and more than 10 others injured in an accident on Sarkhej Gandhinagar Highway in Ahmedabad late last night. Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel has announced 4 lakh rupees compensation to the families of the deceased in the accident and 50,000 rupees to those injured. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia has called for creating a global forum in line with World Health Assembly for detailed discussion and deliberation on food safety. The minister was addressing a two-day Global Food Regulators Summit which began in New Delhi today. He said in view of an increase in lifestyle disease and food adulteration across the globe, a detailed discussion is required on issues like food safety for framing universal food safety standards.
हमारे यहाँ गेट पर लाभ शुभ लिखा होता है. लाभ मीन्स स्वयं का कल्याण हो, स्वयं का भला हो, मेरा हो, सारी दुनिया विश्व की सारी सभ्यता सोचेगी. एनिमल मात्र अपने लिए तो हर कोई सोचेंगे, लेकिन हम लाभ के साथ लिखते हैं शुभ मीन्स मेरा कल्याण हो, सामने वाला का भी कल्याण होना चाहिए. ये फिलोसॉफी पर चलते हुए विश्व कल्याण की भावना के साथ हम हमारा कल्याण देखते हैं.
The health minister said that food and health are connected to each other and therefore quality of food is essential for human health. Speaking on the occasion, Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said, while framing any regulation, our efforts should be to keep the interest of farmers in mind because they are the producer.
आज आवश्यकता इस बात की है कि हम जब भी नियमन के बारे में विचार करें तो हमारी कोशिश होनी चाहिए कि किसान उसके केंद्र में हो, क्योंकि उत्पादनकर्ता किसान है और अगर उत्पादनकर्ता को पर्याप्त मात्रा में लाभ नहीं मिलेगा तो निश्चित रूप से उसकी रुचि कहीं न कहीं अरुचि में बदलेगी और इसलिए उपभोक्ता को भी खाद्य पदार्थ सस्ते दाम पर मिले, यह भी हमारी चिंता रहे.
The two-day summit is aimed at creating a global platform for regulators on enhancing food safety systems and regulatory frameworks through collaboration. News just in, both houses of parliament adjourned for the day following uproarious scenes over Manipur incident. Well, moving on, Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe will arrive in New Delhi today on a two-day visit to India at the invitation of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This is his first visit since assuming the office of President. The visit takes place as both countries celebrate the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations this year. During the visit, President Wickremesinghe is scheduled to meet his counterpart Draupadi Murmu and hold bilateral talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi on a range of issues of mutual interest. The President's visit comes at a time when Sri Lanka's weak economy shows sign of recovery after the 2022 financial crisis. India helped Sri Lanka with dedicated credit lines for fuel and essential items. Key domestic benchmark indices scaled new highs today amid mixed global cues. The BSE Sensex extended its yesterday's gaining streak to climb a new record peak in intraday trade today. It was up 295 points to trade at 67,393 a short while ago. Similarly, the Nifty went past 19,900 level to touch a new all-time high in afternoon trade. The index was up 97 points to trade at 19,930 around the same time. The second and final cricket test between India and the West Indies will begin today at the Queen's Park Oval in Port of Spain, Trinidad. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. Indian time. After winning the first test easily, India will be the overwhelming favourites to bag the second test and complete a series sweep. Team India had completely outclassed West Indies in the opening test in Dominica, winning the match by an innings and 141 runs. The second test will be a momentous match irrespective of the result. It will be the 100th time the two teams will be clashing in the longest format. In football, the FIFA Women's World Cup kicks off in New Zealand today. The opening match between New Zealand and Norway is underway at Auckland's Eden Park. The other match of the day between Australia and the Republic of Ireland in Sydney will start at 3:30 p.m. Australia and New Zealand are jointly hosting the 9th edition of the quadrennial Women's Football World Championships. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expresses pain and anger over incident of violence against women in Manipur, assures stringent punishment for the guilty with full might of law. Key accused in Manipur women assault case arrested. Both houses of parliament adjourned for the day following uproarious scenes over Manipur incident. 10 people killed and 75 evacuated after landslide hit Raigarh district of Maharashtra. Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia calls for creating global forum for detailed discussion and deliberation on food safety. And in cricket, second and final test between India and West Indies to begin at Port of Spain in Trinidad this evening. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the Midday News.